get all the boring stuff before it's over done. I don't want to bore y'all. I filled this with some gold today. Will you be doing broken? Okay, you guys have that. Broken. No, I don't think so. I was gonna make a cigar actually right off the bat because I was just inspired by this other piece that I found on the table before. I was like, I think I can make that bigger and thicker. So this is about the heaviest kind of glass I've got in my shop right now. So I wanted to see what I could do with that. Was he using a lightsaber? Yep. Yeah. Alright. I'm using a lightsaber. We're burning the Palo Santo. Using one of my fancy dishes, y'all see that? Fancy dishes. I'm back. Jedi. Oh, I love it. Thank you for stopping by today. Happy fucking Tuesday. Is it taco day? I think it is, right? It is a Monday. I like that. puff on that too hard, you'll make a big explosion, so you want to do that kind of slowly. Is that a sandalwood stick you're burning? It's a Palo Santo stick. It smells aromatic. I like it. It kind of keeps all bad vibes away too. Love your weed site, bro. Website. I guess. Did you buy anything? It's like, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I appreciate you. So let's see if we can take this lip and thicken it up and then kind of open it up just a little bit. Gracias. Talk about my weed shirt. I was like, my weed shirt. Shout out to Glacial Abstracts. Thank you for the shirt, Brett. Yeah, swag. Oh yeah, it's green. That's just my hat. The Mega Pookie, is that what you need, baby? I'll sell you it. I got you. Cash App is Cosmic Glass Inc. 777. Just, fill that account up with cheddar and it's on to Alright, here we go. Picking up the lip and focus it all right down that edge in the area that I want to open up. Casually. Yeah, facts, bro. What kind of torture is this? Is a Mirage. GTT Mirage. Thanks for stopping by. Right now I'm trying to attempt to make a cigar ashtray, so we'll see if we can do it. Or a nice fancy dish. I guess it really depends on what you want to do. But I'm using a piece of 9mm thick 50mm borosilicate tubing for this, so it's about the heaviest stuff I've got in the shop. It takes a lot more time, so I'd melt, she said. Maybe. But it's pretty cold here, Ryan, so this is keeping me nice and toasty today. So I'm wearing a t-shirt. I think it's like 10 degrees outside. I don't have to look at it. It's cold as fuck. I know that. It's cold as fuck. It's still windy here. Full blast, yeah, full blast. That was like a dance move. We're throwing some fat glass today. This just looks sick as fuck. Look. I can't say it didn't play with fire, I can't show you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so we're working on a sick-ass cigar ashtray today. I don't know if you saw that picture I posted up on my social medias, but yeah, that shit inspired me. I was like, let's try to go bigger on this idea. It's a challenge. Let's challenge ourselves, right? Let's see if we can push it just a little bigger, go a little farther. Get up a little bit earlier, maybe. I think we can do it. I'm gonna take off a little more of that material. It's a little too much. And discard it. Yes, a cigar ashtray. Big old fat cigar. If I don't blow it up anyway, let's see if we can take it all the way to the finish line. Maybe we're halfway there. Halfway there. It only counts if it makes it in the kiln. Otherwise, it was just fun practice. Just gotta keep trying. That's good. Now we're gonna go. John Cena has an album. Never too much. So we're going to try to bring all that tip all the way back into the bottom of the dish and then get it all sink up nicely. And sit flat, because I don't want it to be all wobbly on the table. That's not the bad. It's got to be fucking sick. So this is the man that plays with the lightsaber for fun, jumping and with rip. Thanks for stopping by today, folks. I'm making a big old cigar ashtray right now. I might even step into making a penguin today. Let's see how the vibes are feeling. Lightsaber with a lightsaber. Talented, but you don't have to retire. Yeah, I guess so. You gotta be like the old dude. While we're doing everything with my torch, I'm gonna make some things for kids. I can see that. Ashley looking good. Thank you. Yeah, we try not to fuck it up. We believe in you, John. Thank you, folks. Thank you. So we're pushing it to the limit today, challenging ourselves, seeing if we can go bigger, better, stronger, harder. Whoa. Whoa. America. Use the whole flame to pinpoint something. Got an echo chamber in here, don't we? Holy fuck, that's sick! There you go, cigar ashtray. What do you guys think of that one? Tender love and destroy. There we go. Damn, sits nice too, huh? That's just for one person. That's right. One cigar dish. If you like cigars and you like my cool dish, get at me. That's what it looks like. That is available for sale. This one for yourself? No, it's for sale. Make me an offer. I can't. I'm going to make a little piece of prep work now for a dolphin sculpture paperweight I'm going to be working on at some point tonight. How do you pull it? Just give it time. I put it in the kiln, and I cook it in my kiln for like a day, and then it's cooked and ready to go. What do you think of that? So this is like a 1.5 chunk of solid borosilicate glass I'm working with right now. I don't think you guys have watched me do this on the show before. I don't usually work with this stuff, it's really thick. Today, song, right? We got some special effects today. Got the special effects budget right there, $5 for 2 of these. Today, Advent song, rock song, bruh. Yeah. Put that back there. We're burning the Palo Santo stick over there. Put that up today. We got the fresh smells and vibes in the shop right now. Bonjour. We're working on putting a piece of prep together for a penguin sculpture I'll be making for somebody here today or tomorrow. I'm going to just jump on that when I feel the vibes. I'm like, okay, now I'm going to... Special effects though, right? So, yeah. They said they wanted the paperweight, so I'm going to make it all super fucking thick. What's up, United Kingdom? In the chat today. How you doing out there, United Kingdom? Thanks for stopping by today. Appreciate you tuning into the Jeremiah show. Oh, hell yeah. We're playing with fire out here, literally. This is how I get a piece of this prep right there. Make this kind of paper with stuff. So put it on a big old handle so I can use it later. It takes to put these two pieces together. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Look at this. Yeah, this is all solid glass right here. This is not hollow. Can you make me a bomb? Yes. Now that solid chunk is starting to completely seal up, and that's really important when you're doing sculpture like this. You want to make sure that the connections are real clean and solid before you go to start working with these. You don't want to come back and try to melt this in. I'm making a piece of prep work right now to do a penguin sculpture either today or tomorrow. I'm just waiting to find the right balance. I'm gonna get a sculpture balance. But this is how I get the prep work ready. I'm well going to handle this giant quadrado. Happy holidays. Hey, you too. I got candy canes back there. I'm not, oh yeah. Merry Christmas. Get out these plastics. I don't know if I want to make a few practice paintings or just go right into like big shiny one right out the gate. I'm really on the fence about that right now. And just go for it. A lot of guys just go for it with food, maybe. Just there it is right there. Gotta put it in that place. All that heat to get that thing on there. Just like that. Oh, I can make class paintings if I had, maybe I could. I have a little light. I could grind up a penny and make the color red, I suppose, on the kind of thing. You can make the color red more so by taking an old penny and chopping it up and dropping it in the tube and mixing it up. Fun fact of the day. Alright, so this piece is ready to go. And it probably weighs almost a pound, that chunk of glass right there. Paperweight. Yeah. You have got to be straight before you mess it up. I'm going to straighten it out just a little bit. I'm going to give you an idea how big that is. There's a regular power contest. Size comparison. Boom. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, that part was kind of boring, huh? Boring. Yeah, come on, Jeremiah. You see my cool shirt I got on today? Shout out to Green Valley Enterprises out there in Reno, Alaska. Thank you for the cool shirt. I'm at those feet. We're working with a big, thick piece of glass now. That's 9mm thick. Flower. Am I making a flower now? Cutting this piece off and turn this into glue. Alright, so the first thing I gotta do is clean up the tip of this piece of glass before I can even turn it into something. You're gonna see all that stuff right there on the bottom on the finished wood. And that's not the best. So we're gonna make sure it's nice and clean. No, I don't speak German, sorry. Nope. Jeremiah does not speak German yet, but you know, maybe it's time to learn. You never know. It's looking better, but it's not quite perfect. So we're going to keep cleaning that up until it's perfect. So to show us the finished penguin. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. For sure, that is at the top of my list right now. But like I said, I got to find that moment to do that. Boom, to the best. Why do you bounce? Is it a strategy of some sort? Yeah, it's to keep your attention long enough to get you to buy something. Is it working? He's like, no, bro, not really. That's it. That's fine. The vibes in my ears. This is really thick glass. You gotta take an extra second to clean it up. But once you get it all cleaned up out there, you're good to go. Now it's sometimes you gotta clean it up. That's okay. I do that at work. I do sales and marketing at that point. We used to be a little mouse too. Until the copyright police showed up. Yeah, that's right. How those motherfuckers under your work? So sorry. Nothing you do will ever be seen by humanity as long as you play Bob FM on your fucking show. The fuck? I won't sit here and scream at the sky though. That's facts, that's what I mean. Alright, so now I'm going to thicken that tip up just a little bit and then kind of shape it back. So, see what I can do with this. I've been glassblowing since 1999. Long time, man, long time. So now we're going to tap the handle at the end of this. Man, so many times you grab something and it is so hard. A lot. Like you gotta remember that you heated that part up before you grab the other end. You get it for good sometimes. Ooh. Hold up. That's right. I'm gonna add a little color before I put that handle on. And I got a tiny piece of gold in the studio today. Guess what I'm using for the gold? My grandma's teeth. Bruh. I found grandma's teeth in the drawer. This dish is special. It's got grandma in it. Thank you, Grandma, for this gift of your teeth. That was kind of diabolical, isn't it? Is it a crack pipe? You can do whatever you want. Send cheddar and you can have it. Okay, that's a little too close to comfort. Alright, a little more right there. Yeah, right there. Who would win in a twerk-off, Ellen Killer or LeBron James? Thank you for your heady contribution of thought today. That was epic. Vibes on the show today. Chillins? I'll make chillins as one on my website if you want one. If you want me to make you one, send me $100 and I'll do it right here. No weed pipe. So that little piece of gold kind of popped back down, so I'm going to squish it out with the back of my paddle like that, and that gets the little piece of gold to kind of pop out a little bit. I'll show you. Look. You see how it came out to the top? But this stuff's real sensitive, so sometimes you could drop it off the little piece of glass there. Sometimes people use quartz, but I find that shit a pain in the ass. Watch it turn purple. Come on, baby. Come on, Grandma, give me some of that gold. She'd be like, fuck you, Jeremiah, I gave you some tomato soup. What more do you want? My gold teeth! Son of a bitch! I remember my grandma when she was super old at that. She'd be like, who's that nice young man right there? That was my grandma, so yeah. She forgot who I was at the end. It's a sad, sad day. But she was still having a good time. Dancing. Who's that nice young man? So yeah, thanks Grandma for your teeth. I had two of Grandma's fucking gold-filled teeth in a bag. Comprehende. What you making? I'm trying to get this gold to pop out so I can, like, you know, get excited about it. It's being tricky. Maybe this isn't talking about it. Grandma hears me. That gold down to the tip. Salud. And it is barely coming out. Look. You've got to be super. See, that's baton. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Hola. Butt plug out of glass. This crazy, man. Yeah, I guess if you do whatever you want, it's going to be right. It could be whatever you want it to be. There it is. There it is. That's it. I'm so proud of him, he says. Wicked ass crack pipe. Okay. Thank you for stopping by. Send cheddar, it could be yours. That gold's finally starting to pop out. Now we're going to cover it just a little bit more. Pack a bowl, big homie. A bowl? Man, my hands are full, big. My hands are full, big. We're really trying to get it built up on it so you can see that color when I'm done. We're trying to make it magical. Can you see how it's finally starting to build up? There it is. So I wasn't going to do it while it was clear because then it wouldn't be cool. But now you can see that gold. Oh fuck, it took all day. Look at that. Don't burn it. Use it. Pack a bowl. So that's a little gold and silver on this tube. Now we're going to spin it out and turn it into something beautiful. Something beautiful. Let's like this special effects. Alright, here we go. Now I'm going to attach that handle to this piece of glass here. I'm going to gather it up and shape it into something. Look at all that. Gotta make it really spin out. So I get a handle on it. I really want that bottom to be nice and even when I go to attach this. In fact, glass lines with grass. I just do this out. Thanks for stopping by, bro. So I'm kind of cooking the gold into shaping the glass at the same time. Doing this or watch. No, but I did melt my hoodie on fire once. That sucks. I dropped a piece of glass between the table and my hoodie. She caught fire. I just stared at it for a second. I was like, whoa. I burned a big old hole. The pipe connector. Yeah, pretty much, bro. That's good. Alright, so here we go. With the handle, then we're going to shape up the rest of the glass. Alright, so here we go. We're going to see if we can turn this into something fucking sick. Let's see if we can do it. And we're using Grandma's gold from her teeth to color this. I think it's going to be a cigar, actually. That's the vibe I'm feeling. We're kind of inspired this one. see what we can do here. Might be white on the outside, but it's brown within. Carnal. Murano vibes. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate you. I was born in California. I have a little bit of that. Not fucking grandma's gold. No. Alright, so now we're going to kind of bring that together just a little bit. Here we go. I want a nice even bubble here. And then I want to kind of squish it together. Like a pancake. Like a pancake. We're going for ultimate vibes here. Let's see if we do it. Sickness. I'm going for sickness. Come on. Almost there, baby. You're your grandma's gold. Let's go. Maybe we can do it. I don't know. Maybe. If you would recommend it tomorrow, man. Thanks, man. Thank you for stopping by today. Alright, so now we're going to take off the top of this handle here and see what we can do with this. Maybe make it into a cool artistry. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see. Fill my mouth with a blow hose to puff air into the glass while I heat it up. Oh, watch this. I'm going to float some air into it now. You're going to watch the glass expand. I got to get super hot for this process. Ready? Here we go. That's called flame cutting right there, what I just did. It's almost a perfect line around the glass when you cut it like that. Alright, let's light up in special effects for the next step, folks. Here we go. Bringing them hotness special effects lab at you right there. That's $5 every spot. Harry Potter with the craft. I know he's Harry Potter with the craft. Now, thank you. Glass cat. Classy cat, thank you, brother. Or sister, I appreciate you. Alright, here we go. So now we're going to thicken up the lid with this vessel here. I think I'm attempting to make a beautiful cigar ashtray today on the show. Tube in an ounce breeze and blow into the glass. That is good. So now I'm going to thicken the lid of this vessel here. As best I can. talking to us. I'm throwing the glass like that, like giving it a quick jerk, like look at that. That's really expanding that bowl out. That's looking like fucking fire right there. He's doing good work here, my child. So, Phil, 3 bowls from this food. I love it. Yeah, this could be a good, this could be a 6 here, baby. Yeah. You can put your Captain Crunch in my bowl. You'll be like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Alright. Smoking whatever's smoking. Okay, yeah, it's a cigar ashtray. I'm smoking cigars on my shit. Oh, it's nice. I like Fuente cigars. So, I made a cool ashtray for my cigars. I like King Tea, Red 2, fucking Fuente cigars. If anybody out there tried those yet. That looks like a dirty tip. No, bro. This tip is fresh. Yeah, it's when it's okay, so now I'm going to thicken up the bottom of this bowl and see if I can't flatten it and make a real solid connection between the two. Something like that. Not on the verge of relapsing. Let's go. I caught you streaming it. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'm making a cigar ashtray today. No, I'm not on the verge of relapsing. I'm actually so proud of it that I've been alcohol since 2013. It's been a long time. The hustle muscle gets a little stronger when you stop drinking alcohol all the time. Stop giving yourself a hangover every day. Try it. You might like it. It'll change your soul. My pipe arrived. Thanks so much for the fast shipping. Awesome bowl. Can't wait till turn it up. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you, Kev. Just whipped up a cigar bowl for y'all just jumping into the show. Posted a picture of a little kind of ashtray this morning. I had a cigar and I'm like, fuck, I need to make a bigger one. And make it fucking cool. Look at that. And I used grandma's fucking teeth for that one. Bruh. Fucking diabolical. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Grandma, for your teeth. Well, good morning. I'm watching from the Philippines. Thank you for stopping by, Philippines. So yeah, you can obviously use my dish or whatever you like. Make a great cereal bowl too if you want to just lean your spoon against it, right? Like, there you go. I could use pipes in my local shop as the most adorable turtle glass pipe for anyone. Use them so I'm heartbroken. Grandma's teeth bowl, right? I should put it on my website like that. Grandma's teeth. Put your kids' teeth in it. How many of y'all got bags of teeth around your house from all your kids? There you go, put them in there. Let's make something cool now. We're just seeing what we're feeling like today. Rolling with it. Burn these sticks up pretty quick. I just posted that up for sale on my website if anybody wants it. It's like $70. What about the shop though? I'll have you Not seared off all the time. Out of here. I don't practice, I did. Color for that around. Shout out me, Arnold Mendoza from the Philippines. Arnold Mendoza from the Philippines. How you doing? Where is Hook? Thanks for stopping by there, Arnold Mendoza from the Philippines. We're broadcasting to the world. So we're going to make this one kind of small. We're going to stop right there. We don't make these too heavy. It can be just the right width and height and the shape and all that stuff. So make this one super cool, but just a little bit smaller. This is going to be one of those 2 packets I just started making a couple days ago. I got those on my site too if you want to buy one. $40. Magical too. Shout out to me, Tim Hodges from Australia. What's up, Tim Hodges from Australia? Thanks for stopping by, Tim. Shout me up. Bro. Thanks for stopping by, bro. There are creative methods out there, not all methods, just do grimy shit. I seen one paint a whole fucking fence in a day once. That dude had all his fucking teeth. You never know. Sorry, man. You're cool. I appreciate you stopping by, bro. You make Puffco glass? Not really. I made a couple pieces for a second, but if you want some Puffco stuff, hit up my homie Jeff. He's got all that fucking thing. What's your favorite film directed by Quentin Tarantino? Ooh, that's a tough one. I'd say it's between Reservoir Dogs and Django. You have his ad? Yeah, I think it's Jeff Glassard with some numbers, I think. But that dude's got the fucking sick shit, dude. Like, doing that stuff night and day, with the homie up. I met him in Vegas, he's about it. And a fucking creative genius like myself, so yeah, go see my homie. You make rigs or bombs? Yes, I do. I can sell you a bong if you want me to make you a bong. Mine have a carb on the back, but they're very unique. They don't have any ice catchers. They come with a stationary flower bowl. And I pop them into my bongs with a grommet. So it's a very unique style the way I make my bongs. If you like one, send me a message. But I'm making those on like a first come, first serve basis. I don't keep 1,000 of them in the shop, you know what I mean? I'd like one. If you like the description I just gave you, you want to send me $300, I'll send you a bong about this tall. The style I just explained to you. All I need you to do is send $300 to my Cash App, which is CosmicGlassing777, and your address, and I will make you a very nice bong for $300, about that big, in the next week. Definitely be getting you a. That's definitely a meth pipe. Well, then you should buy it. I'll sell it to you for. Let's see. $40. See how that works? $40. When it rains, it pours. All right, let's take this piece now. Little piece of purple. It's a design. Yes. Design from. Yeah. Obviously. It's like I went to the super custom, bro. Put my name on the side of it. Okay, I got you, baby. I got you. Found a little piece of purple. Let's see what I can do with that. Temper. Yeah, that was a temper. Yeah. I don't know if any of you guys ever grabbed a huge roll of cone and rolled it up with your, you take the product and you stick it up in the cone. Use a pen or a stick or whatever to tap the shit in there. It goes kind of sucks. I'm like, oh, let's try it with a piece of glass. It's got a little weight on the end of it. And that works like a fucking charm. It works like a charm. It's like an umbrella in the snow, baby. You need one of these all day. Come on. I've been to the Colorado. I've been to the Colorado glass. Colorado glass. I was going to take a little purple and a little bit of silver, mix the two together until kind of mystical magic. Pull it out. That means no, but I know who that dude is. He's definitely a legendary member of the tribe. Legendary member of the tribe. Legendary. That's that dude. It's the fucking mystical wizard that what the fuck. You fit inside Ryan. I like how that dude just popped a joke right off the fucking dude's name. That's funny as fuck. Good job, sir. He is correct. That's pretty funny. Inside Ryan. Fucking jokester that guy is today. Thank you for stopping by my show. Adding a little fucking extra vibe to it. It's all about flavor around here, baby. Flavor. Like this shirt I'm wearing today, you can see it? I'm adding flavor to the show today. Green Valley Enterprises, y'all. Stop by. Give them your money. Buy their products. It's in all the stores in Alaska. Hey, if you know, you know. And now you really know because I just told you that. That's what your mom said to me last night. Oh, I like this guy. Thank you. Got something's putting a smile on her face. I appreciate you, bro. Says take one for the team, baby. Got you, Jeremiah. Good job. That meth bounce going on after I built a fire. Got that meth bounce going on. You listen to music in his headphones. I'm tired of you guys always talking about meth all the time. You guys all have problems. Yeah, everybody's got a different perception on life, right? Everything's a taco to people sometimes. Everything's a taco sometimes. I love tacos. See, I got jokes too. Alright, so now we're going to clean up the tip of this. Clean up your tips, folks. Keep your tip extra clean out there today. It's not as windy in my city anymore. Most of the roofs are blown away. And now it's looking build stage. Like after the hurricane comes through in Alabama, whatever it was. People putting their houses back together up here. Rebuilding their fences. Pushing back over their trash cans that fell over in the storm. Can you do a custom design on a rig? No, I don't want to. No, if you want me to make you a bong or something, you gotta let me fucking just make whatever I want. I don't like working in the boundaries of people's ideas. That way I can stay creative and fresh. Nathan, he makes cool shit. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin just got one in the mail, bruh. And he was like, this is sick, thank you. So he's actually got one in his hand. If you want to know, from someone besides myself, if it's cool or not, that dude knows. It's a gun. I meant over my but I'm definitely I meant color, my bad, I'm definitely oh, can I do color? No, I do clear, bro. I might do color on your bowl if I've got some color in my shop. But yeah, I get pretty big on the bowl and the size. Like it'll be about this big. So if it's a little higher than that, whatever. I might send you something bigger within a couple of inches. I feel like about this. About like that big. For $300. Carve on the back of it. Thick as fuck. Hella nice. If you know, you know. One or two people out there in the shop know, but there's my finished piece. Definitely some people in my state know. But most of y'all don't know. Look at that magic in the tip. I bought several pipes, all smoke like champs and quality American made. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. We're gonna light up the special effects for that fucking product the vibe's coming away today. Thank you so much. Special effects. We feeling the vibes. Let's keep it pushing. We are feeling the vibes today. I'm feeling all creative and shit. I haven't done anything that's nice with the cigar styles before. Really like it. The other ones were way different. Okay, definitely I'll be in contact. I do more wax today. Will it work? Well, I don't know what's up here. I'm hooked. shot glasses. I do shot glasses. Send me $100 and I can make my choice. If you cash out, Cosmic Glass Inc. 777. Here's my sign. I'm running down so I wouldn't forget. But yeah, I imagine you can hook an accessory into my palm to smoke wax if you like. He says you whack yourself. That's cool. Orange County, what's up, Orange County? That's where I was born, fun fact. That's one way to clean off a lot of material really fast. Just shut the bottom here and pull it out and burn it off. Alright, now we're going to hook a handle onto it. What state are you working out of? I'm working out of Alaska this week. Never know where you're going. Better stockiest suffer than a badass pipe. I agree. When you see your eyes, I don't think I ever have before. Awesome. Making pipes? No, I'm not making pipes. I'm making... So far today I've made 2 ashtrays and 2 tamper tools for packing joints into the crutches better. And they work really, really good for that. And I'll sell you one if you want to try it. Send me $40. You look awesome. You need to be a Marvel superhero character. You're funny. You can send that suggestion to Marvel. I keep hearing this commercial on my radio in my town. They're like, you can elect a local hero, a hometown hero. There you go. You can elect me with Marvel Comics. Tell them I'm the hometown hero. That's funny as fuck. Hometown hero. And I think they offer like a free half a sandwich over at Qdoba or something if you win. Brought to you by our local attorney or whatever. I don't know. Just stoned and curious, kind of looks like meth pipes in the making. Captain Cosmic Glassy. Yeah, you want to whatever I'm making, just let me know and I'll send you something. Baby. I got you. I got all sorts of stuff to say. Problems finding the Cash App. I think it's $ Cosmic Glass Inc. 777 or something like that. Alright, so now I'm going to color this up. We're going to have a little color before we shake this out. we need some color to make it look cool. You look like your name would be Zach or something. I have no problem. When you say that word, I'm thinking of like the guy from Rage Against the Machine. I used to listen to that band all the time back in the day. That music helped me make a lot of work. Getting that gold out takes a second, but it's coming out. That's Grandma's tooth right there. Getting all the gold out of Grandma's tooth you can. Zach De La Rocha. That's right. Biggest meth pipe ever. Oh, if that's what you need, maybe I'll send it to you. I got all sorts of items you can afford on my website from $40 all the way up to fucking $100. You pick yourself out a pipe that you like, and I'll send it your way, baby. Oh, here we go. So now we're going to take this glass and we're going to gather it together. Now I'm going to have to use my hands to push this because it's not on a tube, so it's a little bit different. Let's see how we do this side. I'm using another piece of 9mm thick, 50mm boil silicone glass for this demonstration if you guys are just tuning in. Hold on a second. Ready to switch back over to Mike Jones. Mike Jones. Alright, here we go. It's heating up, baby. Alright, so what I'm going to do is heat all this up as best I can before we push it all together in the center. Here we go. When are your days off? I don't have days off, bro. I work 7 days a week. When I'm on the fucking beach, that's when my days off are. I never know when that's going to happen. Do you have Instagram I can follow? Yeah, I'm on Instagram. I got Cosmic Glass Inc. and Cosmic Glass Inc. 777. Those are my Instagram accounts. Those you can see some of my finished work. That's just pretty much a visual catalog of the things I make. But there ain't no pipes on that. Because we gotta keep it G-rated for the kids, you know, for the kids. Mike Jones, who am I? A cabin in the mountain guy. Both, bro. I'll take both. I like being in the mountains of Colorado too. That place is a fucking vibe. So is my state. I like to go up in the mountains in my city. Right up the street from my house. Alright, here we go. Down potholes all along there. Mike Jones, that's some old school shit. Pretty hot, that's right. Pretty hot split. I want to do that so bad. What are you listening to right now? I'm listening to Mike Jones. In the background, yeah, they won't play my videos if I have any kind of music. And I don't need to hear this fucking sound, so. Mike Jones. You can't fucking teach anybody about blowing glass if I play any radio on my show, so. It's kind of counterproductive to the whole idea of the show, which is to like teach people how to blow glass and want to learn about it. Selling my finished product is just a bonus. That's mainly what I'm after, is being able to show somebody else how to do this. Copyright, yeah, pretty much. Copyright. Thanks. Alright, now I'm going to open this up. I'm going to attempt to see if I can do a really cool ashtray with this one and make it even bigger. I want it really thick on the lid. So I'm going to really thicken this up like this. And then just slowly try to pull it back. Local music artists or artists to send you their music, and you can pick the ones you want and play it. That's a good idea. Thank you. And the glass is the vibe. Sucks they hit him with the copyright. Yeah, thank you. No, it's just the fact that I don't have any music on my show. I'm still fucking here. I just can't fucking publish any of my content here and let anybody see it if I play the radio, sadly. Alright, look at that. That looks like one sick ass looking cigar, actually. And the glass was the vibe, so oh, I like that, Eddie. Thank you. Alright, let's see what we do. are hard to hear. I like it though not having music sometimes because you're hard to hear. Glass toilet plunger, I suppose it would be a glass toilet plunger. You guys are coming into the show while Jeremiah's making one of the more epic style of cigar bowls he's ever done. How are you not sweating? I'm in Alaska and it's cold as fuck. That's why I'm not sweating. It's windy as fuck outside too. And my heater is blasting in my studio too, so it's set at 70. All the heat's gets sucked right outside where it's 10 degrees. But the birds are flying high, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by. Ice in his veins, I love it. Funny too. He's making dinner. That's right, baby. And I'm feeling good. Oh yeah, we're making dinner. Grandma, I've been working out. Guns are popping. Thanks, Fred. You smoke the what? The ganja? Yeah, I do smoke the ganja. I do now. It's kind of new to me. I started back in August. After many years of not smoking any weed. It's good for my mental. Do you drink? No. I've been sober since 2013. I went to Oklahoma last weekend, a city called Gunford. Sub on these nuts. Nice.
Moderation is good. Nice glass of wine with it is okay. Too bad I miss you. I hate making that drive from Dallas. It's so sketchy. Yeah, that's lame. I got 10 dispensaries down the road from my house. The hardest choice we got in this community is deciding which one to go to. But that's an easy choice to make. It's the ones that sell my work, obviously. Where else would I sell it? Oh, this is something fun. Oh, wait, it's awful. That's hours or 3 hours back with a felony in my go book. I'm just outside of Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's crazy, man. You gotta drive a lot to go get yourself some small reform. I guess they gotta do that in Idaho too. Drive all the way over to Oregon. Hey, for a plant that you can grow in your fucking backyard or your spare bedroom or your closet, that's 1,000 bucks. Stop driving, bro. Grow that shit yourself. Pro tip of the day. Grow it yourself, baby. Buy you some books, but the gas money you're gonna fucking save from not driving all the fucking way across the town for 6 hours to get a bag. Ed Rosenthal's The Closet Cultivator might be a good book for you. Jorge Cervantes has about a fucking 1,000 books. Ed Rosenthal has 1,000 fucking books. There's so much resources out there to grow your own weed that it's fucking insane. Give it a try. Smoke a joint next time I'm out there. Bro, don't drive. That's right. I grow some balls too. That's funny. Please stop. Brother. Alright, here we go. We're gonna take a piece of this off. Road dabs. Yeah, road dabs, duh. Yeah, that's something you can do too, bro. Right from your own home. It's science, baby. Science. Of course it's never growing since I've been 14 years old. Yeah, that's good. I love it. Thanks for stopping by today, yeah. Check out this cool dish we're featuring today. We're actually using it on the show. Just posted this one up if anybody wants it. You have to type in ashtray on my website to find it. It's like hidden. It's a secret. I'm old, helps my joints. That's good. What are you making? I think I might make a pipe on the next demo. I think I might make an inside-out pipe because I made one last week. It was 6 foot, and I haven't done those in a long time. Right. I always redo that style because it takes so much fucking time. But on that occasion, I was demonstrating the technique on how to do it, and I think I might do that again today. Only a different way to do it. Alright, so we take off a little piece of the tubing. Here we go. Alright, check the technique. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make an inside-out piece right now. He's always asking how you do inside-out work. I'm going to show you. This is one way to do it. And it's a tricky way to do it, too. Let's show you tricky. You want to see tricky, right? How hot is the melting point of glass? Random. That's a tricky question. I would write that one down.
Google it.
I don't have that off the top of my head right now.
But
You got me.
yeah. What do you mean by an inside out piece? I'm gonna show you right now.
This was like the holy grail of glassblowing when I started this technique. So you don't like this. And there's a few ways to do this. This is just one. I'm going to show you a different technique to do it today.
Sounds offensive.
We're going to start off with just a clear tube like this. What we're going to do is shape it into a bell, and then we're going to take this handle out.
Still watching, I'm entering. Thank you, Sandra. Watch.
The tricky thing about this technique is what I'm about to show you. You have to heat all the glass up and do this to it. Some people actually cut the tubes all the way open, draw on them, and then cut them back and put them back together.
Aloha from Hawaii. What's up? If you put your hand or arm to that torch, it's so hot for the first 5 seconds you only feel for it. Thank you. Beautiful piece of artwork. Thank you.
We'll demonstrate how to do the inside outside today. And it's a different method of doing it off of the blow tube. What I do for that is gather up all the glass and blow it into a bubble like this. Now you see why you don't see this technique done so often, because this particular style takes a little extra time. Here we go. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna picking up the lip, even it back into a tube. You don't have to worry so much about cleaning this up. So I'm making a bell shape, right? Here we go. Now we're gonna open that up a little more. Just like I do a cup or anything else. We're gonna heat it up on the outside, heat up the lip and that edge, and just spin our wrists until the whole thing opens up a little bit more. See that?
Thank you for sharing your talent. You're welcome. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my show today.
If I can help somebody, if I can sell somebody something, that's even cool. But that's just the side quest. The main quest is to educate the masses on how to blow glass. Now watch. Now it's going to open up slowly, just like I did the dish, only we're not going to flare it open all the way. that's the setup. I open up the bowl like this. You have a site, you sell your pieces. Exactly. Scrolling on YouTube, talent, not brains, not bullshit. Yeah, actually I do. Have a website. CosmicGlass.net. And if anybody wants one of my cool ashtrays, you have to actually type in the word to find it, because I hid them on there. Alright, so check it. Now I'm going to take a little bit of metal and fume it into the bowl. If I had a broken piece, could I send it to you and you fix it? No. No, I like to make new glass, not repair old glass. You break it, you buy it, that's right. Or make it into something new. Possibly. You'd have to fucking hit me up, bro. Fair enough. Tell him what you want. Maybe. Yeah. I might already have it too. Alright, watch. So we're going to put some color on the inside. We're demonstrating the inside-out technique today. We want to get as much color up in there as we can. No refund, no returns, you know the deal. Isn't that how life works? I know, go back to McDonald's and be like, yo, I ate this, can I get another one? No, don't get so sentimental with your glass, folks. Throw that shit in the trash and go buy a new one, preferably from an American. Be like, oh, but it was my first bond from high school, let it go, get a new one. That's how we grow, baby. Let go of that shit. Let go of the past and go on to something new. Next, that motherfucker. It's like, no, but I love it. I love it so much. No, bro. Let it go. It's gone. But I paid so much money for it. I know that's life, baby. Hello from Alabama. What's up? I'm live on a hill. Nice. Isn't that how I like it? Alright, so we're still putting color in here, then we're going to demonstrate how to capture the color inside the bowl. Being so good. It was a gift. It was a gift for my son. I saw it though, a new bong. I bought a new bong every year. Quit being so angry. No. You can interpret my words any way you like. Angry? That wasn't anger. That was an exclamation. I said, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Did you see Frozen? Let that shit go. She's like, why are you so mad? I triggered her. She's triggered. I used to clean my bongs with alcohol and salt. Then I just started throwing them in the dishwasher. Definitely really strong rubbing alcohol and rock salt really cleans those suckers. Anger in your voice, good. Feel the passion. Let it go. Anger in your voice. Good. That's who I am. I like it. No triggering that piece. No triggering just piece. Anger in your voice. Blowing that small tube into that belt. I'm trying to get silver into the inside of this belt right now. What are you doing blowing this small tube? Yeah, there's silver on the end of this, and I'm trying to get it to fume so that it really coats. It's like, it's kind of okay right now, but I want a real thick coat. Like that's pretty well fumed, but I want just a little bit more. What are you doing blowing out of it? She says, I apologize. We're gonna lose all the people because they got bored waiting for me to figure out this silver here. They're like, we're fucking out of here, this guy's boring. Okay, that's good. So when I'm doing this technique, packing the bong now, love it. Yeah, this one. All right. Check it out. This is how you draw on the inside of the tube. Now that's why I'm preheating it like this. Which people most can't say sorry and now watch this. So you want to warm it up first, then hit it with this kind of flame, and then draw this line into the inside of the glass like this. Paying attention, this is how you get the lines and the magic inside for the inside out button. Which I never do on the show. And now you know why. It takes so fucking long. Alright, so you can see some of that inside of there. I'm just going to keep adding as many lines in there as I can until it's kind of filled up. Then I just keep adding dots into the center and filling in as much as I can. Okay, now you can see all the color I put on the inside of the tube, right? That's how you do inside out. Oh, so good. Alright, so I'm going to warm that up for a second while I got some cigar. Got some color. I was married for 32 years. I was married for 20. That's a long time, man. Oh, well, that was yesterday. Moving on, baby, moving on. Keep it pushing, keep it pushing. Oh, that sucks, man. You gotta be like, oh, next. It's not a loss, it's a lesson, baby. Today's a whole new day. Today's a whole new day. You like how I'm moving the laser beam? You see that? Moving the laser beam. Alright, so now we're going to take that piece out of the kiln. I'm going to put some more silver inside of it, and then I'm going to put it on another handle and bring it back down and shape it out. I'm going to use a shorter handle for this too, so I have a little bit more control on the piece when I'm working on it. Hope you find love. Yeah, you can't find it. It has to find you, baby. Don't be getting out there on Tinder. I don't think anybody's found love on Tinder, okay? Tinder. Alright, here we go. Again, there's the bell I'm working on. This is going to be for an inside-out piece. That's what we're demonstrating on the show today, how to do inside-out glass work. Which means you put all the color and the decorations on the inside of the glass, and then you work. Hope you find love. We're going to be keeping this really warm because this kind of inside-out work has a tendency to want to explode when you work on it. We put a lot of stress on the glass when we do this. Lots of stress. The glass doesn't like to be stressed, man. It likes to be mellow. It wants to be like in the hot tub, smoking a cigar, chilling, relaxed. Whatever. It's like, yeah, I know what you mean. Hot tub, cigars, relax. facts, bro. Alright, so again, we're going to pick up a little more silver and just throw more into the bowl over the pattern paper. So kind of add some definition to it. Okay, a little extra in there. Right, stress and drama will put you in the ground, or that's right. Got no time for all that business. Life's too short to be sad. Save the drama for your mama, baby. Save the drama for your mama, right there. Right, yeah. 1970, yeah, that was older than me by 7 years. That's his birthday. Alright, so check it. So now we're going to heat up the lip and we're going to collapse the bubble down and bring it closed. And we're attempting to do this without melting off all that fume. This is a tricky technique. I'll show you why. But look, it's a bell, right? Well, I got to shape it back into a tube. This is how I do it. Pay attention, see that? I'm bringing it back into a tube shape. Lots of heat and control to get this to go back into it. This is the secret sauce to make an inside-out pipe. And this might be the very nicest one ever made. Take that away. I think we kind of got the most. CosmicGlass.net, buy some stuff today. Thank you so much. Shout out to Kev for actually buying something off of my shop. Appreciate you, Brett. Alright, so we're going to get that down to the same size as the handle I'm trying to attach it to. Okay, here we go. Then I attach another handle to it. I melt it all in. I'm attempting not to burn off any of that silver like this. I'm going to stretch it out and thicken it up. I'm going to blow that up to the surface and melt it back a few times to really get that glass to melt in on the inside. This kind of work, if you don't melt it all in, it will crack. And after spending this much time on something, that's definitely not the vibes. Alright, check it out. So we're going to pull this down and shape it all up. Kind of work takes some patience, but if you do it right, it'll come out really cool. And so I'm going to do it right, and it takes a little extra time or whatever. That's how it works. I'm at peace. Alright, now we're gonna stretch it and shape it. Let's see if we can do this all in one line. Now you know, it's insane, huh? A lot of work. Good. Facts on facts. We want to make sure that we melt in this mouthpiece real good, like I said, inside out look as you can see it's cool. We didn't come this far to have a blow up. Nope. Not really. Fuck the thinker. Not really. Everybody's gone. We got bored. '77 right here in the house. Set my people free, baby. Okay. No. Alright, so now I'm going to heat up the tip of this. You hear that? It's going to crack. Okay, so these are real sensitive. Here we go, here we go. What a pain in the ass it is, huh? Alright. Alright, there we go. We got that crack pretty much healed up. I'm going to start pushing it together. It's really important that you seal all that glass in before you start blowing it into a bowl, so I'm going to spend a little extra time to melt that in. This is what's going to give me that really cool magnification effect that people like with this technique. Got to melt it in real good. Here we go. So that's about there. Now we're going to start to really gather it up. Remember this crack, and I had to peel it. go, and I'm going to stretch it down just a little bit more, and I'm pretty much there. It's only like 2.5 hours straight here right now. Damn, that's crazy. Thanks for stopping by today, folks. Made some really cool cigar ash shirts today. Definitely going to be working on a penguin today or tomorrow. I want to bring that bowl down just a little bit more, like it's a little too wide. I want to extend it down just a skosh. And then I'm going to leave a solid tip on the end of this. So you can just stab a bitch with it if you want. I'm going to do sharp ass fucking spike on this. Probably go right through your pocket. And now it's a weapon. Like that. License that, bitches. Scotch, I don't even say that, but by me, like, I know, right? I think my ex's dad used to say that shit all the time. Like, just a scotch. Just a scoop. A little. Just a little. So that's a nice sharp tip on, but you can see the inside out magic there. What a pain in the ass to do that technique. Now you see why I don't do it. Time consuming. It takes like an hour to make one thing. Just a scooch. Just a scotch. And I'm going to push a bowl in. This is how I do it. Anybody's still paying attention out there? I doubt it. No. Got in the bottom. Hot. The bomb people should just create cookies in there once they get the price going. There we go. Carve on the side, sharp tip, right into the neck. Now we're going to take this handle off and see if we can do this without blowing it up. These really want to blow up. In a book, reading rainbow. What's up, Aaron? How you doing, man? I was just demonstrating the inside-out technique, and it was a difficult kind of example because I did it on a solid rod and opened it into a bell, decorated, closed it back down, and then straight. Can you hear me okay out there today? I don't know. What up? What up? Mouthpiece, and then this is done. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. I haven't done an inside-out pipe like this in a long time. I think I've done 2 this year. This is the second one. And the first one's in my pocket. I kept it. It's not for sale yet. Damn, it's 3 o'clock here in the last night. It looks like it's getting dark outside. Man. a big ass hole there. So it's Liam's hook. There we go. Finished inside out pipe. There's the mouthpiece. It's a little bigger, but it's not too overly big. There's the hole. Came out nice. Sharp ass tip you could probably do some damage with if you wanted. And that's the end of the show for a while. That's 2.5 hours straight. Thanks for tuning in today, folks. I'm going to take a short smoke break and puff on a cigar, and I should be back in like an hour. Thank you for tuning in today. Take a look. Take a look. I'll let you check it out. ASMR, right? Like, ooh, what's that? Maybe bear. That's what I'm having on my smoke break today. Anybody out there likes cigars, hit up my homie, Josh, he sells these. That's where I get mine. Certainly not the fucking grocery store. Or the smoke shop. This is a great reason to buy a glassblowing torch, just do this one. Like having a $10,000 fucking cigar lighter. Peace out, everybody. Later.